Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dlamini. Once again, we are here for my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing in this channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing that. So today, as you see, I'll be looking at this, some of the notes that I've prepared now and then. Apologies in advance for that. Without wasting time, so today we're looking at ARC, which is African Rainbow Capital Investment. So the main aim today is to actually dive down to find out or to explain the relationship between ARC and Tymebank. A lot of questions, and I've been seeing videos on social media that people were saying that if you buy an ARC, you sort of like buying Tymebank. So I mean, part of that statement is correct, but I think it is very critical that we explain and we dive down what does it actually mean. So I'll just give you an overview of ARC as a company, on how it is really structured, and we look at the management. Therefore, we'll actually explain the main theme of this video, the relationship between ARC and Tymebank. Then we will just have a look at the future of ARC and is it worth buying, things like that. So let's get into it. So ARC, what is ARC? So ARC, as you know, that is the investment company. So it's a venture capital company. It means that it's a company that actually invests in other companies, whether they are listed or whether they are not listed. So the story of ARC starts at Ubuntu-Botho, which we know that it's one of the sponsors of Mamelodi Sundowns. That's the company that actually started ARC. So what they did, they actually bought shares from Sanlam, which is like 30% of Sanlam. So over a period of time, they decided to start ARC as an investment company. So then Ubuntu-Botho owns 100% of ARC. Then ARC is an investment company that invests in these following sectors. They invest in finance, they invest in banking, they invest in real estate, and they also invest in mining and other particular industries, of which banking is one of the industries that they are investing into. Therefore, that's where the story of Tymebank comes from, right? Back in 2018, ARC did own 100% of Tymebank, but as time goes on, they've been receiving a couple of investments. I've covered a video about Tymebank, so you can check it out here so that you can actually see which are those companies that are actually investing in Tymebank and which are those that are sort of like that they hold most of the shares of Tymebank. So that video will actually explain all of that. Coming back to ARC. So now, obviously, ARC does not own 100% of Tymebank, which means they are not really the majority holder of Tymebank. However, ARC as a company, it's a very good investment, I must say. And mind you, I'm not a financial advisor, so this is just my personal opinion. So if you need such services, you consult your professional financial advisor. Without wasting time, let's get back into this. So now, ARC is good. Why am I saying that? Because as I explained, that they have diversified their portfolio in terms of the industries that they are investing into. Therefore, which means that is a very balanced portfolio, according to my opinion. One of particular company that they are actually investing in is Rain. We know Rain that is coming up to lower the price of data bundles, especially in South Africa, because that seems to be a problem, both like for individuals and especially for students. And due to COVID-19, we've seen that we had to be forced to study online, of which, I mean, if you would ask me, I would say studying online is the future. So I see ARC investing in Rain as a good investment in a long term. So when we actually looking now at the team that is actually the drivers that are pushing ARC to the best. As you can see, we have two CEO of the company, and this is actually the team that is currently managing ARC investment. So the main driver of ARC is to be able to encourage black people to have ownership in terms of equity. So which means that ARC will go and invest that money into different companies and own that equity. Therefore, you as an investor, when you're investing in ARC, you're sort of like at the third line of investing, because you're buying ARC as a company that also buy shares at the company. So the benefit of having to be under ARC, or the benefit of the companies that are where ARC puts the money into, is that they have the benefit of the BEE, as we know in South Africa, the system, and also you will have the benefit of liquidity. What does it mean? It means that when they invest on companies that are listed, therefore you can be able to sell your shares, and also buy your shares when you own ARC's shares. So therefore that's actually a good thing, because which means you can buy and sell anytime, whenever you want. So is ARC a very good investment or not? I mean, when you listen throughout your professional analyst, they will tell you that ARC is really an undervalued company, of which I totally agree with that, because I am seeing that they investing like companies like Tymebank, which is like a digital banking. Tymebank is not the first bank that is digital. There are some other banks that are out there, but since they have been backed by ARC, which is a really strong company, so that alone proves that it can actually does better, and the share price, and the current share price really tells the story, because I think it has been trading around about 3 rand, but we haven't seen any other movements besides that actually goes to 5 rand now and then, therefore it goes down. So it might be good to now and then put your money on ARC, and also do the follow-up on what they are actually doing. So to answer the question, are you actually buying Tymebank when you're buying ARC? The answer is partially yes, because ARC has shares on Tymebank. However, Tymebank is still unlisted on the JSE. So therefore, what we're actually waiting from Tymebank now is that they list their IPO. After listing their IPO, therefore they can be listed into the JSE. Then you will own Tymebank's shares directly by having to buy throughout platforms like Easy Equities or any other platforms. So that's how it is right now. Would I buy ARC? Personally, yes, I have ARC shares, because I mean, I'm seeing all these benefits that I would get, different industries and companies like Rain that are investing into, and companies like Tymebank, and they've been going through logistic companies as well, of which that's actually good in the long run, because we've seen like people, due to the COVID-19, we've been staying at home, we've been seeing stuff being delivered into your house. So it's actually a good long-term investment by ARC. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe and share. And before I end, I just want you to comment down in the comment section which company you want me to cover. I mean, I have a couple in mind, but we probably have to look at what is happening there, because it's one of the great South African company. And we can also look at Alcon Trader. Alcon Trader is a platform where you can actually buy and sell cryptocurrencies in South Africa, or we can look at Luno or any other companies that you wish us to cover. Thank you so much. Stay safe.